What's up, y'all? It's been a long time. Man, I'm sorry for the brief hiatus, man. I've been trying to get my life together and tie up these loose ends, man. I apologize for all y'all has been getting at me, asking when the next installment is coming. I'm sorry, but this is it. All right? Let's get this started. Roll the title card. Welcome to the newest edition of Nothing But Real. Welcome. Glad to see you guys again. And, man, it's time for another true story. I can't make this stuff up. So my last year of college, I just graduated from college in May. Just to let you guys know, I just graduated May 2014. But in my last semester, I had a biomechanics course. And also came with a lab, right? So I had a lab partner. I can't remember the kid's name. But you know how when you run into somebody and you think like, man, this person looks familiar? Well, he looked really familiar and I couldn't figure out where I knew him from. Dude, he was smart. Like, I mean, he did most of the work. I'm not saying he did all the work, but he did most of the work. And he just knew what he was doing. And it took a lot off me. I mean, I didn't have to do much because he was, doing this and doing that. Even when we did the experiment. So, I mean, hey, like I said, out of all of the lab partners I've ever had, best one, hands down, no questions asked. But it was killing me because I wasn't sure where I knew him from, but I knew him from somewhere. So getting towards the end of the school year, I finally figured out where I knew this guy from. So I want to say a year or so prior to me having this biomechanics course, me and my friends, me and my dog, we was chilling at Steak and Shake, right? It was me, my homie Anwar. Shout out to you, dog. I see you. My girl Tiffany, and if I'm not mistaken, my boy David. He was out there too. So we sitting out there chilling, having a good time. I mean, I love Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is my place, man. I go in there and shut it down real quick, all the time. For people who didn't know, that Steak and Shake is my spot. Now you know. And I noticed this couple sitting at the table left of us, And I noticed that while we were sitting out there chilling, like the kid, it was a guy and a girl, and the guy kept on looking our way, and for some strange reason, I didn't get a good vibe from him. This kept on happening throughout the whole night. I would, glance over there and I'd catch his eye, and he was just giving me these looks like, I don't know, I couldn't explain it. Like, they were like death looks, like he wanted to go. I wasn't really sure what was on his mind. I don't know if he was mad at us because we was out there having a good time, because we was laughing, joking. I didn't know if he was mad at us because we was having a good time, and he was stuck with his girlfriend or whoever that was. He didn't look like he was particularly too happy to be with. I don't know. Eventually, they get up, they finish their meals, they go up to the register, get ready to pay, and I look up at him again, and we catch eye contact. We look directly at each other, okay? For a while, I hear his girlfriend talking to him like, "Oh no, don't say nothing." And I'm sitting there like, "Say what? Like, what do you mean?" And I remember he pulled his arm from her, and he looked at me, and he was like, "What up, son? You good?" Anybody want to tell me what the heck just happened here? I look back at the kid, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. You good, son?" He's mad and everything, and his girlfriend's grabbing his arm and pulling him back. I'm assuming it was his girlfriend, whatever young lady companion that he had with him. Holding his arm and pulling him back. Like, no, like pretty much guiding him towards the door. And I'm sitting there, like, me and my friends, we're completely confused about what just happened, So anyway, he leaves the restaurant. Me and my friends are, they looked at me and they were like, "Did you know him?" I've never seen that dude a day in my life. I don't know who that kid is. You know what I mean? But I was still unsure about what happened. I'm like, what's wrong with this kid, Fast forward almost a year later, I'm leaving out my biomechanics lab class. Well, I had already left out a while ago. and we had a homework assignment. So, finishing up the homework, I'm in my room working on the homework, and then it finally hits me. The reason why my lab partner looked so familiar was because it was the same guy a few years prior from Steak and Shake that tried to check me for no apparent reason because he was with his girlfriend. I mean, it came out of nowhere. It hit me like a ton of bricks, like, oh, that's that dude. That's him. Now, once the realization came to me, I had a choice to make. The hood in me wanted to catch this dude, the next time we was in class and remind him who I was. Hey, sucker, remember me? Huh? And then there's always Sensible Ryan, the Ryan I don't always listen to, who was telling me to do something different. Hey, let it go. It was months ago. Maybe he was having a bad night. Or, I mean, if you really are that curious about what's going on, hey, go talk to him like, hey, man, do you remember, a while ago when we was at the Steak and Shake and blah, 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 blah. Just try to figure out what's going on, In my room doing my homework, get myself hyped, you know what I mean? Finna catch him with some thug stuff straight up, like, I'm in my room, I felt like my man's off of Paid in Full, the one was sitting in the car after they kidnapped his brother. I'm about to be on some real murder stuff, hey. I'm telling you, man. This dude looked at me funny, owes me money, and he's dead. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is, there wasn't nobody else in the room but me. Like, I was talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? But I meant every word, you know what I mean? So I finished the homework, go in class when we had the next session, and I'm waiting for this dude to walk in. I'm like, I'm about to let him know that I wasn't no punk that night, for real, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because obviously, at this point, you know what I'm saying, in the school year, he obviously didn't remember me, but I remember him, and I was about to let him know. So he walks through the doors, right? Did I mention that this dude was 6'4"? So he walks up, because like I said, we're lab partners. So he walks over to me, and I couldn't help but realize that this dude was much taller than I remembered him being when I was thinking about what I was going to say to him last night. Again, I had a choice to make. Do I go ahead and follow through with all the violent things that I, professed that I was going to do the day before? Or do I listen to Sensible Ryan? I said, you know what? I don't listen to Sensible Ryan no other time. I ain't about to listen to him now. And as I got ready to say something, he goes, hey man, what's up? Reaches out his hand, give me that, you know what I mean? So I look back up at him and like, what's up, dog? Gave him the pound, Hey, we sat down and we did our work. Call me a punk if you want to. Alright? I'm gonna let you know, for the record, I was not scared of this dude, alright? Was not scared of this dude at all. But if you were listening at the beginning of the video, I did tell you guys he was the best lab partner I ever had, right? Basically, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and not bring up anything that happened in the past, because if he had to remember what made him so mad that night, it could have affected my grade, right? I mean, you gotta admit, that's a pretty smart way of thinking. So I didn't say nothing. So for all you people out there saying I'm soft or I'm a punk, or this dude punking me out, I ended up getting a B+ in that class. So hi, you tell me who won. I had a B+, and I passed and I graduated. So hi, shoot, know what I'm doing? I ain't no punk. I mean, it was a decision to make. Was my grade really worth it? Nah, I tell you right now, old boy better hope I never see him again, man. I mean, I got the degree now. I ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? He see me and we try to start some stuff now, boy. Woo! It's going down, son. It's going down. It's going down. And for everybody who still got something slick to say about me backing down or being scared of this dude or something, I'm curious to know, what would you have done in this situation? Huh? Let me know, because I think I made the right decision. I'm just saying. So that concludes this session, this installment of Nothing But Real. Thank you guys for watching. Be back at you guys as soon as possible with another video. And hey, till next time. Y'all be cool.